I'm just gonna leave it on this screen until till the fellas come on. Have a couple of friends who wanted to see it. Let's wait for them to start, and let's figure out if I even fucking remember how to do this shit. Yeah. Haven't really warmed up. I mean, you're gonna see when I start the game I haven't even fucking touched the damn thing, so let's just see if I even can recall where to go. Most of the item stuff are pretty like straightforward anyway, and easy enough to remember, shit like that, so I should be able to get by pretty nicely. I'm just gonna kick off at 7 o'clock, and whoever isn't in can just fucking join. If I don't plan on streaming that long anyway, so we'll see how far we can get in maybe about an hour and a half or 2 hours. Only because I don't really feel like going the whole 200.6% tonight. Just have work tomorrow morning and all that shit. So yeah. Damn, I'm going over the comments on my friend's Facebook, and fuck, he got Alucard to level 99. Fuck that shit. I don't have the patience for that. God damn. Oh, but he was on the PSP version. Oh, nice. From World Beyond Walls. Okay. Shit, the whole Castlevania speedrunning community is just fucking crazy. Like they have a bunch of crazy videos out. Hey, cool comments and shit. Wonder who these guys are. Wait, give me a sec. Arvin, yo, highest level I got Alucard was level 80 on the PS1. Dude, I have no fucking patience to grind for levels. I think the highest I got was about 85-ish or something on the PSP way back when. Hey Vin, thanks for popping in. Guess we can kick this off. Are there no options? Or Jesus, you have to play with this fucking tiny screen, eh? Is there a way to fucking fix it? Like, are there options to make it not look fucking ridiculous? Oh, whatever, right? It's mad because I have no fucking, like, I don't want to squint to see what the fuck is going on, but I guess this was the resolution back then, so whatever, right? 1792. I'm not even gonna get into the lore for this shit. I assume anyone watching knows enough about it anyway, so. Funny because they called it Bloodlines, but it was actually from Rondo of Blood. I think the Japanese title was Chi no Rondo. I can't even make that jump in one go anymore. Okay, at least I still remember the special moves and shit. I don't know if you get anything for clearing, like, all this shit here, right? I'm really just in it for the hearts. And I'm probably even gonna use the holy water, so. Yeah, because Hydrant Storm is the tits, right? How you perform in this fight, like, affects the starting stats for Alucard, so.
Dracula, die now and leave this world.
Oh fuck, it's this version. Here. This version fucking sucks. I missed the Die Monster one.
Invited me. Your own kind
not mining in the Guiding Lands, Paul.
And tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you.
Oh Jesus, I forgot. You can't skip it on the first run. Eat shit. Eat shit. I don't want to have to fucking watch this. But...
hatred and lies.
Miserable little pile of secrets. Yeah. that was the better one. Really? Ah, wala na. I took damage na. Boo! I can't even remember how you're not supposed to get hit by that, but whatever, right? Jeez, he keeps appearing on the fucking corners of the screen. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot how to do this without taking any damage anymore. He's still alive? Or is he gonna transform right after? Okay, there we go. I think as long as Maria doesn't save you, you're alright. Yeah, that run kind of sucked. Took so much damage. Behold my true form in despair. Yeah, that was the original from the PSX.
Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest shaft to menace humanity once again.
The voices are horrible in this version. I kind of miss the original dub from 1998. Funny thing is, I had this originally as a Japanese title on the PSX, like way back when. Like my dad got it as a gift for me. We had no idea what the fuck the game was because it was in Japanese characters, and then you know, we just sort of figured it out later on that it was actually Castlevania.
Castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century.
Restart, please. Sorry na, Archie. Yeah, I told you I'm rusty. I haven't fucking played this thing in like a decade, right? Damn, Arvin, you know, I wish I still had the PS1 CD. Like, I lost it. I had both the, I got the Japanese one in 1998 from my dad. And then I got the American version much, much later on. It took a while to find an actual copy. So it was fucked. I kind of missed it. The Japanese version has a couple of extra familiars, and the Holy Sword is located somewhere else and shit like that. This thing's become like a holy grail for like speedrunners and shit. It's just fun to play it again, just for the nostalgia vibes, right? It's not really something that you'd play because it has amazing gameplay or anything like that. It's a fucking grind fest if you really want to get everything, but yeah, it is what it is. It's still loads of fun. I think it still holds up. Graphics-wise, gameplay-wise, probably not. But just the nostalgia factor and just having loads of fun playing the fucking thing, you know? Because the items are cool and the enemy designs are fucking crazy. Yeah, so you could have 75 HP here if you, or I think even 80 if you do really well and you meet certain criteria. Like there's a time, and there's also a like if you don't get hit and shit like that, right? Wala pa palang double jump. I got so used to having double jump already. So, some base rules about this thing, yeah? I don't want to have to resort to using like new glitches and new bugs. Like if it wasn't in the original 1998 release, I don't want to do it. I was made aware that there's a way to keep your gear here. Second thing is I'm not going to grind for anything, at least not on this stream or not on cam, because any of you who've played the game and grinded a bit know that it's a fucking slog, and you know how fucking boring it can be. And nobody just wants to sit and watch somebody do the exact same thing for fucking 5 hours, right? So weapons like the Muramasa, we're not going to grind to level that up. We're not going to grind to level ourselves up, shit like that. Yeah. So we're just going to let death strip us naked, basically.
What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Even Alucard sounds like a fucking wanker in this one. The original one, he had a much deeper voice. Hey Anna, hello. 4 versions, PSX, PSP Store, PS1. Ah, yeah, so you got all of them, no? Yeah, the Christagrim that you get from the schmooze, and you can get it fairly early into the reverse castle. So I'm probably That's the one thing I'm probably gonna farm for. I don't know if in this version you can get the Ring of Varda without having finished the game, but if so, then that's something I can get fairly early. As soon as we make it to the Colosseum, we can get that shit. So yeah, Ring of Varda would be nice to get right away. Ah shit, X nga pala. I know this is a barrier, diba? Yan, yeah. The save room is up top, so it's here. Red rust my dick. Two Vorpal Blade. Yeah, hindi Vorpal Blade. Ano, it's the other one. It's the Holbane Dagger, the one that you get from the Where do you get it? It's in the Reverse Alchemy Lab. The Holbane Dagger is what you're referring to. Vorpal Blade is a thrown weapon, so it's kind of like the Heaven Sword that you get from the... What are they called? Azraels or something like that? Debarchi. Moonwalks into a horde of monsters. The musical score in this game is just fucking intense. Yeah, we're just gonna equip whatever the fuck we can get our hands on right away. I don't know if they changed much else apart from like certain glitches no longer working and shit like that, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother getting that area yet. Leather shield. There you go. If I miss any of the breakable walls, please feel free to let me know. I'm not like some fucking conceited-ass gamers who say they're backseat gaming. I mean, I want you guys to have fun with me. I'm not gonna call you out if you guys fucking give me tips and shit. Especially since it's been so goddamn long since I played this fucking thing, right? But yeah, I'm happy to take any tips. It would please me greatly. I mean, I remember where most of the shit is, but, you know, I'm far from perfect when it comes to remembering shit like that. So, your input, greatly appreciated. Forgot to drop the hole on top of the death scene. Yeah, mainly because I don't know how to do it. Like, I always end up falling all the way down. I wait till I get the double jump boots before I get that. Plus, I always tell myself added health is for pussies. No, but the truth is, I just never really got that jump like perfectly. I'd always fuck it up. So these guys can poison you, and poison's a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with early on. So Archie, these guys can drop the axe armor din, diba? They just have a much lower drop rate. Tama ba? Like the green axe armors can also drop it. Because I know the blue ones, you encounter them first in the castle keep, right? The wall from the castle keep, like the little corridor where there's like 3 or 4 of them. I know, actually you can encounter them yata sa ano pa lang, diba? Outer wall, like the blue ones. Frixies, I love this game. Yeah, man, it's a fucking awesome game. Not sure who you are in real life, but thanks for popping by, mate. It's always happy to have some new fellas over and watch my shitty taste in games. But I think this is one where I actually hit it pretty good. It's a fun game. The Netflix series makes sure that even people who aren't familiar with the original IP can kind of relate, I guess. So it's always fun to have people hanging out. Okay, slow grind Gaibon. Wait, let me just see if I remember the spells. Wait, do I even have 50 MP? Oh, I don't have enough yet for it. Okay. Kaya pala hindi lumalabas. Yeah, Anna, that was the old cover for it. I wonder if I can still beat Slow Grind Gaibon with without the without enough MP. Sometimes it's fun to farm in the merman room, but I just don't have the fucking patience for it. Oh well, if we die, we die. I don't even remember how you're supposed to do this. Why did he go into like flinch animation right away? Ooh, shit, I'm going to die. Ooh, shit, I'm gonna end up using a pot roast after all. Heh. God, I actually suck at the game now. I've forgotten how hard the game can be. Okay, so one of these cunts is dead, that's fine. Okay, so I remember how to do that. Is it worth anything in this fight though? Does this guy even bleed? Like, I don't think he fucking bleeds. He doesn't. Fuck. Okay. That was embarrassing. I don't even remember how to kill these fuckers. See, this is why speedrunners are so fucking impressive. Like, I don't know how they can memorize every single thing about the game and do it flawlessly. Like, it's one thing to know how to do it, it's entirely different to actually pull it off. Oh, fuck. Well, the good news is, once we get to the outer wall, we get a fairly decent weapon. Which is actually gonna last us a while. In fact, I might break the no farming rule and spend maybe 5 minutes just getting maybe 5 levels, just to over-level a bit. Just listen to that amazing score. Right, just listen to that amazing fucking composition. The music in this game was fucking top-notch. It wasn't just ahead of its time, it was fucking great. Like, it was good. It wasn't good for its era, it was good overall. Okay, so I remember how to do the summon spirits. Once I get 50 MP, I can actually... I can start casting Soul Steel. We're just gonna put whatever on, right? They practice segments for days. Bro, days is a fucking understatement. Dave is a speedrunner, diba? And he practices some segments for fucking weeks. Kasi there are some segments that are like entirely skill based, right? And then there are some segments that are entirely RNG based, and that's RE4 is a perfect example of an RNG based fight, which is the fight against the big fish thing. What's it called? Archie, you remember that, right? You played that game a lot. Del Lago. There you go, Del Lago. Yeah. So that big fish thing, it's like entirely RNG. It's like the best speed run in the world for RE4 isn't necessarily... No, it isn't one that that involved a lot of skill alone. It had a bit of an RNG factor too. So I just switched to the Basilard so I can attack faster. It's one of the things that you probably wouldn't think about if your first time playing. Oh shit. But attack speed sometimes matters more than raw damage in Castlevania games. Especially, like, this was the first ever Metroidvania, so this was the first one that actually involved you getting different weapons and separate weapons, right? Weapons that you could change, and weapons you could swap out, and enemies that reacted differently to certain weapons. Like, there's 2 damage types in the game, right? Like the maces and other clubs and stuff do hit damage, and the bladed ones obviously do cut damage, right? So it also factors in because like the armored enemies usually are strong against cut damage and take more damage from hit, and like the fleshy enemies generally take a bit more damage from bladed weapons than they would from like blunt weapons like hammers or maces or shit like that, right? We might as well open the shortcut now while we're here. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Just save point somewhere here. This wasn't the first game, technically, right? I mean, Castlevania 3, the one with Trevor, Sypha, and Grant, let you play as Alucard, diba? Correct me if I'm wrong, huh? I didn't really play that game on the NES back then. But as far as I'm aware, you could play as Alucard previously. He looked completely different. He had like fucking black hair, shit like that, right? But you, yeah, this is the first Metroidvania, but not necessarily the first one where you play as Alucard. These enemies used to creep me the fuck out before. Not as a main character, yeah. Then he made a bunch more appearances after this. You know, it's funny that this became such an iconic game because when I first played it, it was fun, but I didn't really think it would spawn an entire genre, you know? It's not like, it's not like... I hate using Dark Souls as a point of reference because I think I've outgrown my fascination with the series. It's a great series, don't get me wrong, but I've kind of outgrown the fascination where it becomes the benchmark for all challenging games, because Dark Souls is not hard beyond the first time you play it. Like, it's hard the first time, and then that's it. Like, and that's a very unpopular opinion. A lot of people may disagree, but it is what it is, right? It's not hard by any means. It's just once you've finished the game and you've seen all the surprises the game has to offer, it kind of just loses its mythos around it, and you don't feel like it's as hard as it was the first time you played it. Oh shit, shit. Shit, I do not want to die. Let's heal. It's funny, you don't play the game for a while, and all of a sudden you're like, Jesus, I don't remember them being this hard, or hitting this hard for that matter. Yeah. Have you tried playing Maria? Just realized I haven't tried her. Actually, I haven't tried her yet, Jim. I intend to, and I think I should, for all intents and purposes. I should, because it's a nice little feature to have. I mean, back then you could play as Maria on the Sega Saturn version, but it was a different version. It wasn't like this. Yeah, it wasn't like the version of Maria here. The Sega Saturn version kind of sucked dick. Yep, still remember how to do it at least. Jesus, I'm gonna die a god. Are you kidding me? Well, that's pretty pathetic that I'm getting hit so much, and it's only now that I realized how much damage you could potentially take in this game. I guess I overestimated my my recollection of the game. I remember those guys used to hit like a fucking truck, and oh shit, they still do apparently. I'm not even gonna bother with them. Fuck those guys. What's the next shield I can get? It's the Night Shield, right? I never found myself even using sub-weapons before. Hey, the Game Boy Advance collection for this, for the GBA titles came out for the Switch already, right? The one with Harmony and Circle of the Moon and Aria of Sorrow, right? I don't know why they made it exclusive to the Switch, though. I mean, I have a Switch. It's a fun little thing to have, but fucking games are expensive. Battery life is pretty shit. Honestly, I'm wondering why I even kept my version of it, like the Switch. So, are there any plans to release the GBA version on, or the GBA titles on this platform, on PS4? Because I have no fucking idea anymore. I haven't really kept up with the news on it. I just know it came out, but that's about it. Let's just refill our HP. What's your take on Bloodstained being Symphony of the Night's spiritual successor? What does it have that Symphony of the Night doesn't? Okay, Jim, that's a very good question to ask, because my opinion on it is very, I'd say it's a bit conflicting. No, I liked the game. I got it on day one. I actually stayed home for a couple of days to play it. Thing is, I got 100% on it, all difficulties, all souls, 100% map completion. I played it on level 1, and I finished it 100% in
Wait,
three days. Like,
human?
fuck, right?
What are
And
you
it sort of
doing here?
disappointed me.
come to
That's
destroy
what I
this
found
castle.
disappointing about it. I would have liked them to expand on it a little bit
And
more. The
you
bosses
are?
were challenging, and the exploration was fun and all that, but
Well, if you're a better
it's kind of hard to put
swordsman
your
than a
finger
speaker,
on
perhaps I'll
what
see you
is
again.
good and what you actually
Farewell.
want to see in a spiritual successor to a game, right? Especially for a title like Castlevania, especially for Metroidvania ones, right? And especially knowing that Igarashi was behind the development of that game, of Bloodstained, right? So you have these expectations, like these preconceived notions of what the game should be, and you know, having waited for it for so long, I kind of felt disappointed when I actually played the game, given how short it was. It'd be nice if it was a bit longer, if maybe there was a bit more exploration, but it used a lot of the tropes from Symphony of the Night. Like, to get to the real ending, you have to attack an invisible thing during the supposedly final boss fight, right? There you have to slice the moon using Zangetsu's sword. Excuse me. And you know, there's just a lot about that kind of felt like it had already been done, and it was more of like I felt it was like a cheap cop out for like that nostalgia vibe for old players of the game, right? It was fun. I liked the graphics. I liked the soul system in that game. It was a nice nod to how Aria of Sorrow took that, right? But it was lacking in more ways than one, and I feel like for a game that was that anticipated, it could have been a lot better. Granted, it was a Kickstarter funded project. It wasn't something that, you know, it didn't have like a multi-million-dollar company backing it. It was basically Igarashi and his team and whatever they could scrape together from Kickstarter, right? In fact, it was delayed so many times. So I'm not entirely surprised that it wasn't everything that people expected it to be, and that's why I'm not too harsh on my criticism for the game, because you know, you have to understand the limitations that the developers were working with, and I'm not, you know, like, their creative genius is something else. I respect that. So I'm a bit more reserved when it comes to my apprehensions about the game. That's basically my take on it. Is it a worthy spiritual successor? I think it can be on its succeeding releases. I have every confidence that it will be. But until then, yeah, we're kind of just gonna have to hold our breath and wait, right? Okay, now we can actually get a decent weapon. Okay, now to get a decent weapon. Okay, let's just stand here for a bit. I'm gonna go through the comments. Hello, peeps. Hey, Dave. Yeah, next, if you need a Damascus sword, nah, I don't like using the swords. I'm getting the best weapon I can get right now. Doesn't have the same replay value? Definitely not, bro. Definitely not. Like, it's fun, but when I cleared it and got 100% on all the difficulties and shit, and I unlocked like basically everything I could, yeah, I just told myself, fuck it, I'm done. It's not like Symphony of the Night. Like, I played this in '98, then I played it again in like 2009, and then I played it again maybe a couple of years after that, and then that was it. I just said, fuck it, we're done, right? And then I came back to it. You know, it's funny, I remember these things in the background, like you see on the wall, right? There are like these snake things. I remember distinctly those used to be pentagrams, didn't they? Well, I could be wrong. I mean, fuck it. Years, decade. It's been a decade since I fucking played the game, so let's just see. If anyone knows, let me know, because I'd love to find out. Like, I can't remember for shit, right? Is this thing even still here? Archie, can you confirm? You're supposed to be able to go down and get the fucking jewel knuckles here. Right? Like if you stand here long enough. Now I'm just gonna stand here and wait. I know you can, right? Okay, there we go. Yeah, fuck. So the mirror cuirass and the jewel knuckles, and we're pretty set. Like the jewel knuckles are pretty strong. They deal good damage to armored enemies. Oh, fuck you. And Medusa heads have always been fucking dicks. Like, I've always hated fighting them. They've always been cunts. I know you can make that jump, like there's a way, but it's a speedrunner thing. I wouldn't fucking know that from a hole in the ground, so... Ah, here, yeah, you can get the axe armor here. If you're lucky enough, right? Okay. Alright, let me just go back to the video link. Check out the comments. The angle was wrong. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. That explains it. Yeah, I know there was like a specific angle. I just couldn't remember if it was a thing or if it was just like a placebo effect that I, you know, from when I played it before. Oh, doppelganger level 10, yeah? You can freeze this guy with a clock, right? With a clock sub-weapon? Yeah, Duron drops Rapier, but I don't farm him. He's a pain in the ass. Yeah, so we're gonna be fucking gay with all these guys. Like, we're gonna just cheat as many of them as we can. I hate the a la carte voice in this version. I miss the deep voiced one. Ah, fuck. See, I'm missing the simplest of jumps. It's ridiculous. It's actually borderline pathetic if you think about it. Because I'm trying to cover as much ground as I can in, like, the 2 hours that I plan to stream. I don't plan on staying up that late. Because, like I said, work in the morning and shit like that. Does Jeweled Knuckle have the multi-hit move? Yes, it does. If you hold it, yeah. See? He extends his elbow out. So, that is how we are going to farm. So, we need to make it at least to the Royal Chapel, yeah? because that is where we are going to make some magic happen. So we're on our way to the long library now. Wood carving partita was just like my favorite music in the whole game. I'm just gonna go up top and activate the elevator because I think you already can, right? Bone muskets. Oh wait, abot na ba? Can I reach the elevator switch already? I think I can, right? Like I can punch it. Okay, so it doesn't have the Vandal Sword spirit come out yet. Yeah. Remind me again. I think but okay. And there is a save room up top, so that's always nice. Less things to worry about. But we can already go to the clock tower, but we have no business being there yet, so... No QCF. Nope. It doesn't have the thing that the Fist of Tolkas has. So yeah, I think Archie, you're thinking about the Fist of Tolkas. I don't think it has the QCF move. Yeah. See. Yung parang universal projectile fist move. Yeah. It's the Fist of Tolkas that has it. Which you get from the lions, diba? In the reverse library. Are we uncovering the map? Yeah, we are. Okay, good. There, so we can turn into a wolf now. It's largely useless though at this point because... Okay, let's go to the library. Yeah, yung Lament of Innocence was fucking great. Archie wala ring back forward. So back forward and QCF. The Jewel Knuckle is pretty ho-hum as far as fist weapons are, but it's the strongest early weapon that you can get. If you can, like, forgive the range, it's actually a pretty decent weapon. So we're basically just needing to make it to the merchant for the to the librarian to get the... I don't think I can't... Anyway. You can't kick. You can't use a sword on those fuckers, right? So that's another edge you get by using this weapon. You don't have to worry about those cunts. The curse is pretty annoying in this game because it prevents you from attacking. I think we can get the fairy card right away, diba? So we have a familiar already? Ay, hindi, mamaya pa yata yun, no? Then what is it here? Ah, yung ano, so you can see the monster names. So we're here for the Jewel of Open, basically. Which will let us go into the Royal Chapel. Is my progression right? Yeah, no, that's where we're going. We're not going to the catacombs yet. Excuse me. Yep, Jewel of Boner. Yeah, Jewel of Open. Saan nga ba yung Throne of Boner?
It's been a long time, old one.
He used to sound way cooler.
Why, it's Master Alucard.
Even this guy. Master Alucard! Yeah, that's what he sounded like before.
Oh, but young master, I could never betray the good count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
How about this?
Let's just buy what we need. Jewel of Open. There's not really anything else I need here. Would be nice to have a library card so I can come back, but I don't really need that right now. Yeah, parang wala naman akong kailangan, no? The castle map, I might as well. So So we have the Jewel of Open. We don't have the double jump, the super jump boot yet, so we can't get shit, right? They changed the voice actors for this, no? Circle of the Moon for console, coming out for the Switch, Dave. Circle, Harmony, and Aria, all in one. Wait, isn't there a warp room in the outer wall? But there's a warp room there. Did I miss it? Ah, apparently I did. Yeah. So I've been on a fighting game binge a lot recently. Been playing a lot of Injustice and Milky Blood. I'm not going to the room under the librarian just yet because I don't need to until I have the super jump and enough mana to be able to constantly super jump on his ass. There's really no point in going there. Yeah, I know, Jim, they changed the voice actors for this version and one of the later, one of the other re-releases. Like, he doesn't have that nice deep voice anymore. It's been a long time, old one. He used to sound a little manlier, and now he kind of sounds like a little bitch. And the librarian sounded a lot more comical back then. I kind of missed that. This will take us back to the entrance, yeah? Ah, there is ba? I wasn't aware. Anyway, I can always go back for it. The fact that I don't remember what it is probably means it was insignificant, so I think I'll live. But yeah, I'm heading to the Royal Chapel now. Ah, yeah, tama, there was like armor there, diba? Yeah, tama, there's armor in that, I don't know. Yeah, I'm watching, may notice. Ah, okay. So Tabs was just letting me know that YouTube notifies him when my videos are up. Cool. Good to know, thanks. Oh, fuck. Well, obviously, since I can't double jump or anything yet, I'm not getting any of the secret stuff here just yet. I'm just gonna keep the clock sub-weapon because we're gonna need it in the clock room later when we get the double jump, which I think we'll get if we follow the path going to the outer wall from the Royal Chapel. Jesus, I don't know if it's my controls or my jumps are just off, but this is the save room. Who's the boss there? It's the Griffin, huh? Okay. You know, there were so many games that came after this, but Symphony of the Night was something else. It just added so much allure to the Castlevania franchise. No man, we're just getting old. Oh nga, tama, Castle Keep nga. Yan. I remember.
We meet again.
So it seems.
As friendly as ever.
The maggots. Ah, oh, I did realize they inflicted all of them at the same time.
Different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. With each rebirth, it takes a new form.
Oh god, the voice acting's kind of drab. You know, I don't want to keep bitching about it, but it sucks. I'm sorry, it just fucking sucks. And it's funny because, you know, for games that were a formative part of your childhood or teenage years, you know, you really feel it when they fuck it up, when they remake it, right? It just feels off. Weird ng voice. Exactly, diba? Yung deep voice niya wala na. The succubus fight is also pretty shit because of the voice acting, so it sounds horrible. This is where we are going to sort of kinda farm for maybe 5 minutes. Yeah. And the likelihood of fucking up the farm here is very real. So generally you want to be extremely careful because the enemy's pretty tough. It's an enemy that doesn't move, but it's also an enemy that can deal a fuckload of damage if you fuck it up. Okay. Oh cool, we got a ballroom mask early, that's nice. That much more defense, so... So this is where we are gonna farm a bit. It gives a lot of EXP. Unless they nerf that. Let's see. So it's at 5,057 now. Let's see how much we get after. Glitchless, yes, LA, glitchless. I honestly don't know why they changed it, apart from Konami is a fucking dick. I'm kind of happy that I didn't buy this and that it's free on PS Plus because, yeah, see, I needed 5,000 XP and I got like one whole level, right? Or, oh no, I needed 140 something, yeah. Okay, level 14 is overkill, really. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time here, it's not necessary. We can easily gain levels dealing with the, dealing with what's his face, the gold armors in the gallery later on, so there's no need. Ay, mas mahina pala. And to this day, I have no idea what the stats in this game mean. Hey, what's up? Ah, fuck off, yeah. I hate having to deal with those cunts. Where does this lead? No, that's the area leading to the Colosseum. So it can't be unlocked from that side. And see, let's see, Wasabi. How's it going? I ended up not going for the cam. Let's see if we get lucky with this, or if it's gonna be the murderer. Oops, murderer. Fuck off. If you get the saint, I think it gives you something like grape juice or whatever, right? Like the priest guy. Like there is a way to do that, but it's entirely RNG. There's no way to influence what guy you get. Oh, fucking lakas. Shit. That's pretty annoying. They fucking deal a lot of damage. Okay, so the spike corridor is here. Yeah, we just want to make it to the castle keep real quick. Ah, yes, I hate these guys. Yeah, these guys are fucking annoying, these goddamn pros. There should be a save point somewhere because the griffin is coming up, right? Let's heal up, muna. I don't want to fucking die. This hunter bitch is annoying, eh? Iksi kasi ng kamay ni Alucard, puta fucking annoying ass motherfucker. Yeah, I'm just gonna equip the mirror cuirass later on when I need it, like when they're Medusas. I don't think you can freeze the Griffin, do I? You can't freeze him with a clock sub-weapon. But he's not that hard to kill anyway, so I don't think it's gonna be like a make or break kind of thing, right? Wait, quick pause. Ganda ng enemy design. Yeah, the enemy design here set the standard for all the future Castlevanias, and they only got better from here. You know, the sad part about Bloodstained, and that was also free fairly recently, was there were a lot of areas in the game that were just obvious nods. Not even nods, they were just obvious rehashed design ideas from this title. And it was sad because, you know, it's an Igarashi title then, and you kind of wish that he put a little more effort into it. But again, like I said, I'm a bit sparing with my critique of that game, only because I realized that he was working on a shoestring budget, and he was working with, like, a fucking skeleton staff, right? So, kasi PS1 game, yeah, hindi pwedeng full screen, pero usually yung ganito, there's an option to stretch it, just like with Mega Man, what do you call that? Mega Man X Collection, diba? So it's kind of sad that there doesn't seem to be such an option here. Ay, gago, mali. Ooh, I didn't realize you could lay eggs. I've never, well, granted I've never had the fight last long enough for it to do so, but, you know. Hey, wait, how did I hide this? Wait, no, unhide. Ba't ko na hide? Wait, ayan, there. Sorry, Dave, I must have pressed something here, because I'm watching, I have the video link on my phone. Dave, can you do me a favor? If you're still there, can you comment?
You look like you're doing well for yourself.
I need to see if I can see it.
And you didn't come here to flatter me.
True. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Belmont? Of course. Why?
He disappeared about a year ago. I'm sure
there.
he's here now. If you see him, please let me know.
Ibang Belmont yung naiisip ni
As you
Alucard. He was
wish,
thinking
my
of Trevor.
A gentleman after all. Thank you.
Whatever, ho. Test comment. Ayun, sige. Thanks, Dave. Thanks. Oh, ano kita by mistake eh. Na-hide kita. Sorry. So, I wonder realistically how far I can get before I actually stop. I'm more than happy to continue streaming, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, I got work tomorrow, and, yeah. Need to butter my bread. Vampire made hippo to hippogriff lace eggs. Still waiting for the maybe next time, maybe next time. I'm gonna pull a low tier god and say, well, if y'all don't pay me, well, I'm not gonna go on camera. Fuck y'all. No, kidding aside, I probably will next time. Just for fun. And only if Let watches. Lol. No, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I probably will. The PS cam quality is kind of shit though, to be honest with you. It's like absolute dog shit. Sinadya niya yun. Dead streaming, let's go. Oh my god, no guys, I need to... Yeah, I don't want to get banned. Just remember, this is my old vape channel, so I'm trying not to get it banned. I still have a few subs who are on here. So yeah, there's a modest number of people still on the channel, trying not to get banned. I own the movies. Lockdown has not been kind to my movies. We can't go and fight Richter just yet, no, because we need to be able to fly at least, or the super jump, and I think you need both. Yeah. The tear thing, I never understood this. It's a cursed sword, so alam ko it deals almost no damage, pero it's very strong against holy enemies, diba? So My understanding is it does a big chunk of damage kay ano, kay Richter. Should stream Doom again. Yeah, tangina, I haven't even done the Taras Nabad master level. I'm so backlogged with my adventure games and RPGs and shit. Honestly, I got Fallout and I got Witcher when they were on sale, like ridiculous sales. Yeah, I never got around to playing them just yet. So they were complete editions too. Dave, we should stream Fight of Gods one time. No, I felt so ripped off after buying that game. Yeah, Jesus isn't in it anymore. He's called Saint. So it's nowhere near as offensive anymore. Oh, we can go to Olrox's quarters now, no? Oh, we can also get the Form of Mist. Or is it Form of Bat? Bat, no? So we can go to the library. Which we may as well do, honestly. We may as well. Abot ko ba to from here? Alam ko hindi eh. Okay, hindi nga. So I have to start from here. Okay. Plus, I'm on Persona 5 Royal as well now, so there's like so much backlog to chew through. It's annoying. Pucha, no. All rocks for goat. Ah, yeah, oo, tama. Yeah, because I can go to the Coliseum from there, yep. Makes sense. Plus, Olrox is a fun boss if you fight him at a relatively low level. But I think I am going to deal with fucking the library first. I'm gonna go to the library first. Ah, wait a second. No, I don't have to do the library. I can do... While we're at it, let's open the door to the... no. Let's just do that later on. Shit, I didn't even check my map. I forgot the animal heads. Yeah, lion is Castle Keep. Horse is Outer Wall? Tama ba? I know it's entrance. Okay. Oh no, we're trying to go to the Outer Wall. What the fuck am I doing? God. It's insulting to us. Actually, oo nga, no? Tangina, we paid quite a bit for Fight of Gods. I'm back for the people. Did you see that glitch? Entirely accidental. That was pretty funny. Yeah, let's just get the library over with, and then we'll deal with the fucking butt fucking the librarian afterwards. Yeah, actually, Tabs, I was thinking of streaming Persona, but it's such a lengthy-ass game that I can't really bring myself to stream it, because even sometimes just playing the palaces annoys me. Like, I love the game, and I'm enjoying the story, I'm enjoying the whole social building thing. Right now, ang maxed confidants ko are, what's that bitch's name? Takami? So Takami, yeah, what's her name? Si Death. Pate, I'm almost at level 10 with the devil persona, si Oya. So far it's been pretty fun. I've really enjoyed the game. But I can't see myself streaming it, only because when you're streaming a narrative-based game like that, you kind of want to focus on the story, because that's really what you're paying for. Maybe after I've finished it, I can stream like a quick run. But when it's a narrative-driven story, I generally try not to stream it if I'm doing it blind. Like, if people are obviously going to be playing it for the story, then it's not something I'm going to stream. Just because I want to be able to pay attention to the story myself. It's literally what you paid for. So, you know, I'm not saying you guys are a distraction or anything. It's just that, you know, when you're talking and playing at the same time, you kind of don't get a focus, and you want to keep interacting with the people who are watching, because you guys know for a fact I fucking do this so that I can hang out with you guys online, right? So, yeah, that's basically the whole shtick of why I even stream to begin with, right? I hate these fucking flea armors. Screw them, I'm not gonna bother. Ay, hindi ko ba abot yan? Ano ko abot dapat yun eh? flea men are the fucking bane of my existence. They're fucking annoying. They're annoying in every single game they're in. Like, they were annoying in the old Castlevanias, they're annoying here, they're annoying in fucking Curse of Darkness, they're annoying in Lament of Innocence, there was a variation of them in Lament of Innocence, right? And it was annoying as all fuck. I took a break rin, Ana. Been a few months since I played. They take so long. Oh nga, ang swerte nga ng ano eh, no? Ng PC gamers, like they have the mods and shit, diba? Doom Eternal is fucking something else. It makes you wonder, you know, there are companies like id, no, the id and Bethesda team that came up with Doom Eternal, and then there's fucking companies like EA. You can go fucking choke on a dick, right? It's offensive nga how they can care so much and yung ano can care so little. Fuck that flea, man. Jesus. I end up having to heal already. Well, thankfully this boss sucks, right? So this is what form of bat, right? So I can go into the Colosseum and fight the Minotaur. The Minotaur and Werewolf are actually the one boss that always give me trouble. Like, I always end up dead in that fight. Archie, you're still here, no? Could you confirm for me? Ah, fuck, I can't because I need the mist. That's why I need to go to the Colosseum. Tama, fuck, tama, Archie. Sorry, I should have listened to you. Ah, ballsack. I wasted time coming here. Fuck. Tama, I forgot Colosseum nga, so I can get mist and then I can turn into bat here. Dumbass. Ooh, cool, rapier. You know what? Let's use the rapier as an offhand weapon. It's pretty cool. There, see? You have to jump kick on the armored fleece to gain height. Wait, yung gumana MH race. Actually, you know, the MH players here, and I know there's a lot of you. Why is the community so divided on Sunbreak? Kasi, the way I see it, and bear in mind I have not played Rise, no? So it's funny, kasi the whole reason why I got a fucking Switch, I have not played. So it's ridiculous, right? But anyway, is there a reason why the comments I've seen about Rise and Sunbreak have been so derisive, or is it just people bitching? I mean, you know how the MH community can be. They're so full of shit. Like, they whine about everything, right? So, is there any particular reason apart from that? Or ganun lang talaga, like, they just don't like it? Because I'm not understanding why. I mean, if Iceborne was anything to base it off of, Capcom's development team for Monster Hunter has been doing a great job. I mean, if I were to base it exclusively off of that, diba? But then again, like I said, I haven't played the game, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, let me know, because I'm curious about it. I've seen a lot of nasty fucking comments about Sunbreak. Like, so many people having a whinge about it, it's not even funny. Like, makes me wonder what the company did to piss so many people off. And they're legit pissed, like angry. It's not even displeased. They're upset about it, and I don't understand why. Ah, shit. Oh, I can't even ano yet. I can't even dash yet nga pala, no? Stupid. Money isn't gonna be a problem when we get to the reverse castle, because I'll probably just farm the 500 grand there. Off camera, of course, because nobody wants to watch that. We might as well open this because we have to anyway. That's a melty blood si Saber. We need faded for Pero, you know, I've always wondered nga kung bakit ang daming reklamo ng player base ng Rise. Is it the same development team behind World? So I've always been curious about why there's so much hate for it. I mean, yeah, granted, gamers are gonna fucking bitch about anything they can, right? I mean, it's fucking human nature, I guess. Parang no matter what the devs do, there's always gonna be somebody pissing about it, so it can't be helped. God, I hate these guys. Alucard. Yeah, we're gonna need that later on because we're gonna farm for stuff. And having the Alucard sword, shield, and armor on give you a luck bonus. So, to those who aren't aware. So if we're gonna farm, Archie, can you confirm please if I can get the Ring of Varda na ngayon? Because if I can, I'm gonna farm for it. But kasi if you compare it to World daming content, so the IB update is justifiable, it's not the same case to Rise. Okay. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Parang the paid content makes sense. I saw they had an Akuma skin, diba? Like the Street Fighter V Akuma, yung Washan Leon. So that was pretty funny, seeing that. That was like I'm not an SF player, but seeing that was pretty hilarious. Okay, so we can go to we can't go to All Roxas yet because we can't fly. So we're gonna go to the Coliseum first. All Roxas is on the upper right? And there's a breakable wall somewhere here. I remember because this in the reverse castle is where you farm for the Dark Shield from the Malachi, and then you can also farm for I think the Morin Blade because there's an Azrael there in the middle. Vin, bibilin pa din natin. Sad, marupok pa din tayo. Well, you know, if it's fun, it's fun. It doesn't really matter what other people say, honestly. You play what works for you. I mean, if it's something you enjoy, why the hell not, right? The only thing I can't understand is people who fucking play NBA 2K games. I don't understand people who play it, people who stream it, and people who enjoy either playing or streaming it. It's ridiculous. It's a fucking ridiculous notion. I find it offensive. The Holy Sword is up there, which is... Oh, fuck. So there's a breakable wall up there. Breakable ceiling. Ay, gago, mali. Cancel. I love the music here too. This map in particular. We need a save room because I'm not gonna fight that fuck with no HP. And this is the way to the Royal Chapel. Yeah, this is the way back to the chapel. Yeah, we can go take on the boss already. Ooh, fuck. Hate that guy. Yeah, Sword Lord is scary. At least this early on he is. Later on he's a fucking joke, right? Wait, let me just check out the comments. The whole thing just fucking closed out on me. Ring of Arcana is the first playthrough. Vard. Ah! No. Varda can be obtained from the Paranthropus here. You don't have to wait. Before, kasi sa PS1, no? You needed to clear the game at least once. I don't know if that's been changed here. Alam ko if they drop a turquoise, then you can't, or something like that. If somebody else could have a look for me, please, and confirm. Archie's usually my go-to guy for Castlevania shit, but he played a lot of versions, so I'm not sure which version this is classified as. Shield rod, motherfuckers. Because there's a Paranthropus here. Cool plate. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the Sword Lord right now. I don't know if you can get the Blood Cloak here, didn't it? Gago, ang lakas. Tanginang yan, ang lakas nun eh. Heal muna. Okay. Oh fuck, no. Okay, turns damage into hearts, diba? Ayan, okay. Look, there's another save room here. Well, we might as well spend some time farming those fox. Only because if he does drop the Ring of Varda early, then we're gonna break the game. That's a guarantee. Well, let's see what he drops the first few times we kill him, yeah? Actually, good question. No? So you're asking why I haven't played Diablo 2. Only because I've been on a fighting game binge recently, and it has been absolutely mad. Plus the fact that I am also quite busy at work, so I went the Persona route for now. Okay, so there we get a luck bonus, a bit of a luck bonus, so we can... I know it's a pain in the ass to farm that guy for it, unless your luck stat is really high, but, you know, never hurts. There's a room in the reverse castle that has 3 of them, so that might actually be a better place to farm, but you never know. My gold is on Arcana. Well, I'm gonna have a quick Google search after I kill it one more time. Kasi Ring of Arcana, you get it from the merchant. You find it in the reverse castle, so there's one there. And then you also get one from super jumping the merchant's ass. So I'm almost 100% sure meron dito eh. Wait, let's consult almighty Google.